Etsy sellers, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the top 10 Etsy mistakes that would get you fired from your own shop. These are mistakes that so many of you are making and they are literally costing you sales. Do you like money? Do you like sales? If the answer is yes, don't do this stuff because you're losing sales. Let's get into this. This is an amazing list and wait for number 2 and number 1. Most people are making these mistakes. Let's go. Number 10. Why people are doing this nowadays, I don't know. White backgrounds, okay? White backgrounds make me think of an autopsy room. They're just horrible. They literally have no emotional connection to the product you're selling. There's no context. There's no way for a customer to feel sort of connected to the product. It's so sterile. So please, please don't use white backgrounds. Amazon started this trend 20 years ago when they said you've got to have white backgrounds for your products. If you wondered where this came from, that's where it came from. It came from Amazon. And the reason why they said that was they didn't want customers to be confused about whatever else was in the image, meaning they might think they're going to get something in the purchase that they don't end up getting, right? But that's Amazon. There's no reason to do this on Etsy. You need to breathe life and branding and connection in. Number 10, white backgrounds. Please stop. Don't do it. Number 9. Loads of you do this. Price too low. Okay? Etsy is not Amazon. It's not a race to the bottom, right? If you just keep lowering your prices, it's going to have an adverse effect on your listings and store because people will think the quality is not there. And often the quality genuinely isn't there because the standard of your products is not high enough, right? And we're going to get onto that later. Don't price your stuff too low. It's not a race to the bottom. This will not work for you. You've got to have the right price and the right quality behind that price so customers immediately feel comfortable about parting with the money you want them to part with. Right? You've got to build quality behind your price, not go as low as you can to try and make more sales. This is a terrible, terrible idea. Okay, let's get on to where are we? Number 8. This is a big one. Not enough innovation. Okay? If I see another POD store come into my consultancy with dull, boring POD hoodies and t-shirts, with Mama Bear on it and all this stuff. This is garbage. This is 3 years ago. You've got to innovate. You've got to bring fresh ideas into the Etsy marketplace. It is innovation that creates bestsellers and creates visibility. You've got to be better and be different. Don't do the same stuff as everybody else. You wouldn't build a real store, would you? And go, right, well, I'm just going to be the same as everyone else and that'll do. No, you wouldn't. You would try to be different in every possible way. It's no different to Etsy. You've got to be different. You've got to be better. Innovate, right? Next one, number 7. This is massive. Seriously, massive. I don't say this lightly. Photos. Your photos in your listings must tell a story, okay? Your photos need to tell the story of the product you're selling. If you aren't walking the customer by the hand through your listing photos to convince them to buy from you, you're doing this all wrong. So go and look at your photos right now. All of you, seriously, go and look at your listing photos. Are they all the same? If you've got 3 or 4 photos the same, this isn't telling a story. You're boring people. You're just literally boring them going, here's my product. Here's the same product in the same photo. Here's the same thing again. Why would you do that? It's boring. No one's going to be interested unless you're showing them value in those photos. You've got to walk them through the story. Just think of your photos as a story of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Right? So if you're selling a bag, right, the beginning is showing the bag front and center. Then you move into the features of the bag. So open the bag up, look inside the bag. What are the pockets like? What are the zips like? What's the material like inside? Is it velvety? Is it smooth? Right? And then you get to the end. So what does it, how is it when someone's walking along with the bag? What does it look like on the shoulder? Do you see what I mean? You've got to tell the story. Just throwing photos in with no flow, no direction. People just aren't interested. You've got to captivate them, right? That's huge. Number 7, photos need to tell a story. Number 6, part of this story, no videos. If you don't have listing videos, how are you going to convince someone to buy? Videos are as close as we can get to putting your product in the customer's hands, right? This is huge. You need to have listing videos on all of your listings. There's no excuse for this anymore. There's no excuse. Phones do great jobs of taking videos. You've got to have videos in your listings. No excuse. This is a massive mistake that still at the end of 2025 I see sellers making all the time. Okay. Number 5, and I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I am going to say it. Number 5, poor quality what? Poor quality what? Poor quality products. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I have to. Your products just aren't good enough. So the standard isn't high enough. You haven't looked at your competitors and said to yourself, what customer pain points can I solve that my competitors are not solving? That's how you be better. How do I raise the quality? What makes me different? What makes me unique? Why should anybody stop in my shop and buy something? If you can't find answers to that question, you're in deep trouble. You've got to find what your USP is, your unique selling point, and raise the quality of your products. Number 5, poor quality products. I see tons of these every day. Unbelievable, but true. Number 4, this is huge. Wasting time on what? SEO. Okay? This is one of the biggest time sucks and time wasting activities you can ever do on Etsy. Once you've got your system in place and use my SEO video on my YouTube channel for this, this should take 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes a listing, right? But when you watch YouTube videos and people on YouTube, they talk about using websites and tools. It's just a massive waste of time. You don't need to do it. Just describe your item fully, accurately and concisely. Use all your title space, use all your tag space, job done. This is one of the lowest revenue generating activities you could ever do in your Etsy store. So just spend minimal time on it. Get it right, get a system and move on. That's all you've got to do here with SEO. Okay, number 3, another one. This is even bigger. This will kill you. Literally, you'll be sat over a cup of coffee falling asleep if you do this. Wasting time on social media. Okay? Guys, you don't use social media to try and make sales. I don't know how much clearer I can be. Social media is to build your brand, to build connection to your customers. It should be fun. It should be interesting. You should thoroughly enjoy doing your social media work because you're not trying to sell. Because when you're trying to sell, it's boring, it's monotonous, it's repetitive. Nobody cares about your social media sales message. Nobody cares. And the traffic you get from social media is such poor, low converting quality. I don't know how much clearer I've got to be here. I know all of YouTube, apart from me, is telling you to absolutely hammer social media. And I'm saying don't. And I'm saying it with really, really good reason and experience. Take time with your social media if you want to do it. Build your brand. Get people interested in the human side. Educate, entertain, and inspire. Those are the 3 pillars of social media. And you shouldn't be using social media to direct traffic to Etsy to try and sell your stuff. Nobody cares. We think about us on social media. We just see adverts all the time and marketing. We're so bored. We're expired. We're done with it. So why would we try and do that to our customers? Be smart, build a brand. Don't waste time trying to sell on social media. It's garbage and a waste of time. Trust me, it's a waste of time. Where are we? Number 2, okay. So the number 2 leads on from number 3. Not using time effectively, okay? This costs you sales and would get you fired from your own Etsy store. If you're not at the top of your earnings pyramid doing the things that earn the most money, you're sliding down towards the bottom. And if you're sliding down towards the bottom, you're jeopardizing your business and you would be fired from your Etsy store, right? So doing things like SEO and social media, they're at the bottom of your earnings pyramid. You earn practically nothing doing these things, but you will spend hours and hours per week doing them for little to no return. Am I right? Am I right? Go and look at your social media now and look at your engagement, look at your traffic. Are you making sales? No, you're not. And even if you were, that's a really bad idea, because you want to make sales inside Etsy, not outside Etsy, bringing it in. It's bonkers, right? Use time where you make money, right? So, listing, managing your listings, photography, video, right? These are the things, build the brand. Those are the things that make you money and put you at the top of your earnings pyramid. I can't be clearer. Don't waste time. Use it effectively. Okay, number 1, I bet you can all guess what it is, right? I must have said this 1,000 times on my channel now. Number 1, not enough. Enough what? Enough listings. Okay? This is massive. It will always be massive. Etsy is a volume-based game. Don't take my word for it. Go and find 100 stores in your niche and look at the stores that are doing thousands of sales, 10,000s of sales, hundreds of thousands of sales. Look at the size of the store. It will almost always be over 100 listings, often over 200 listings, plenty over 500, and you'll find stores over 1,000 listings deep as well. Okay? The more listings you have, the more chance you have to be found, the more winning products you can get, the more visibility you create, the higher your store ranks, the more sales you make. Do you see how it's a cyclical visibility game? Right? So, get more listings in your store. Avoid this stuff like the plague. Please listen to me. I've built more stores than anyone else on this planet, and I've consulted and coached more people than anyone else on this planet, and I'm telling you all this from great experience. So that leads me to say, if you want to work with me, don't wait, don't guess. The booking now button's coming up on your screen. That takes you to a booking form to book a one-to-one free Zoom call with me, so I can talk to you in paid consultations or coaching on how to improve your Etsy business. I look forward to catching you in the comments and catching you in the consultations. Cheers.